Warm apples, cinnamon, and a soft, buttery bread with a sweet cinnamon sugar crust on top. This is everything you love about apple pie without any of the work of making one. When you don't have time to roll out a crust and make a whole pie, this apple pie bread gives you that same warm cinnamon apple flavor in a fraction of the time. Hey friends, I've got a great idea for you today. If you need to make an apple pie but don't have the time or do not feel like it, I've got a great recipe that I'm going to make with you today. It's called apple pie bread. Actually, it's kind of like so sweet and so dessert-like, just like an apple pie. It almost becomes like apple pie cake, but we're going to make it in a bread pan, actually two bread pans. So, hey, hang out with me for a moment. We're going to make this great apple pie bread. Let's get into it. Okay, we begin our apple pie bread by greasing two bread pans. So you want to make sure you could use parchment paper. I'm using kind of an old-fashioned technique where I'm just using regular Crisco to grease my pans. And obviously you can see that my bread pans here have quite a few miles on them. I am a bread baker, and these pans have been around for some time, but they are the greatest bread pans ever. So we're going to finish up greasing all the edges, the corners. Just want to make sure that that bread's going to pop right out when it's done baking. Next, we're going to start with one yellow cake mix. So just a yellow box or a cake mix in a box, a yellow one. We're going to add some flour, all of your ingredients and measurements. We're going to add in some cinnamon and some more cinnamon. All of your measurements for all of the ingredients are found in the video description on this video. So you're going to look below the video. There should be a word that says more. If you click on that word that says more, that takes you to the video description. All right, so here we are. We're going to blend all of these dry ingredients together. And I'm just using a whisk here, and it's not any really hard or tough. We're just going to make sure that all of those ingredients are very well combined together before we start adding in the wet ingredients. Next, we're going to get a can of apple pie filling, and you are going to just dump that whole can into the bowl here. And then we need a potato masher. So you need to get your potato masher out, that utensil and that tool that you mash potatoes up by hand. And we're going to mash up these apples here. So we want to make sure that you can see the big slices of apples that came out of the can. We want to reduce those down and smash those down so that it incorporates into the bread dough very nicely. So just gently take your masher. You can see like I'm doing here, and just gently mash those apples. And that's all it takes, just a few seconds there to mash those all together. Then next we are going to add in our eggs. I believe we have 4 eggs in this recipe. There's one. We're going to add in the second, and we're going to add in a third egg and a fourth egg. And hey, listen, if you love cooking with me as much as I love cooking with you, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell too, so that I can see a little bit more of you. Next, we're going to take our hand mixer and we're going to incorporate all the ingredients here and give it a really good mix. Now, we're not going to over mix it. We just want to make sure that we mix the ingredients just till everything's well combined. That's one thing about cake mixes and bread mixes, and you don't ever want to over mix the ingredients because then it just kind of deteriorates the end result there. So I'm just going to gently kind of mix everything. It looks like everything's very well combined. There we go. And then we're going to shut my mixer off there. We're not going to mix anymore because it's very just a very gentle process. We're going to scrape the edges of the bowl here to make sure that everything and all the flour and all of that cake mix is up and mixed into that batter. Next, I've got an apple that I have peeled and chopped up, a regular apple, right? And I'm going to fold the apple chunks into my batter here. And you can see I'm not using the mixer to do it. I just want to gently fold in the chopped up apple. And then our dough is looking pretty darn good here, friends. We're getting ready to place the dough. We're going to split this dough in half, and because we're using 2 pans, remember? This recipe makes 2 loaves of apple pie bread. All right, so here's my first pan. I'm going to take half of the dough mixture in my bowl and place it into pan number 1. And you're going to get ready for takeoff here because your house is going to be smelling in just moments so good. So there we go. We're going to just push out the batter into the into the corners of the pan so that that bread is kind of as level. It's chunky because it has apples in it. Here's pan number 2. But you do want to spread it out so that that dough gets up into the corner so that you have a really nice, well rectangle loaf of bread when it comes out. And we're going to scrape the rest of that all in there. Now, I did set my oven for 325 degrees, and these loaves are going to cook for about 35 to 45 minutes. Now, every oven cooks a little bit differently. I would definitely check them at the 40-minute mark. And let's see here. Now we're going to add onto the top of the bread, we're going to add our cinnamon and sugar mixture. Now you want to be real generous with this because you want every single bite of that bread to have kind of that sweet spot of the cinnamon sugar taste with that apple. So you want to cover that top of the bread dough there, like you see me, I'm getting it into the corners. You want to cover it very well. There we go. We're going to set that temperature to 325, preheat our oven. We're going to put both of the bread loaves into the oven at the same time. Again, it is for 35 to 45 minutes. Hey friends, our apple pie bread came together just beautifully. Now, what's nice about the recipe that it's simple, easy. If you don't want to rush and make a pie, I mean, this has made the house smell like apple pie. You get 2 loaves out of this recipe too. That's another benefit. But let's go ahead and look how beautiful they came out. They popped right out of the pan, super easy because we greased the pan so well. And then you've got all of that nice cinnamon sugar that we drizzled on top, making these just a beautiful loaf of bread. So I'm going to cut into this end piece here. And there we go, all the chunks of apple that you see in there. This does not even need butter. You could just eat it as is, but if you do love your butter, you definitely could butter your bread here. I'm going to cut another piece here since that was the end piece. It's still nice and warm in the middle. And then there's another piece from the inside. Look at how good that looks. Very moist, that apple. Anytime you cook with apple, right, you're going to get nice moisture. And we're going to put a little pile of Cool Whip on the top. I mean, you could put a little butter, you could put a little vanilla ice cream, you could put a little bit of Cool Whip. You're going to eat your apple pie bread just how you love it. And let's taste her. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Nice and warm.
It's perfect. That moisture melts in your mouth, those apples do. I gotta taste the top of the bread. So this definitely is more like apple cake, but we put it in the bread loaf pans, right? Mm-mm-mm. Tastes like apple pie to me. Tell me what you think. It is delicious. All right, friends, tell me what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.